So I struggle a lot to make content. At least for me, creativity is something that while I feel that desire deep inside to create and make things, it's often taking a back seat to my own insecurities or just lack of motivation due to external factors or maybe internal factors. And it's something that I've known for so many years that I want to create, I want to do things, I want to document them, I want to become a filmmaker and a producer and all these things. And this definitely is something that I have struggled with a lot over the recent years, where getting content out just seems like the best thing ever and also the worst thing ever. And I know I'm not alone in this. You're proof of this, because if you clicked on this video, you're probably going through the same thing. You're probably asking yourself, why is it so difficult to create things? Why is it so difficult to be creative? And while I definitely can't answer that for you, I do solemnly believe that it is my God-given mission on this earth to maybe help you find a way around it, or at least at the very minimum inspire you to at least take a little bit of action like I'm doing right now. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's an experiment. It's something that, for all I know, I could be talking into a void right now where nobody will see this except the me of the future. I suppose that he's going to be the one making that decision, but the me of right now is thinking, I need to take the first step. I need to stop thinking about, I wish I could be more creative, I wish I could do these things, and just do them. Instead of spending out money for a cinema camera, I'm using my phone, and I'm just making decisions without giving them too much thought, just enough to get me going. And maybe that's really where the secret sauce is, in my opinion. I think we all as artists have this inherent need of wanting to be super profound and obsess over this idea of always having something to say, or maybe saying the right thing out of fear of being wrong, or just fear of being maybe mocked or ridiculed for having a wrong opinion, or just an atypical opinion, or what have you. But I think there's a certain beauty to be had in just making things for the sake of it. Just getting up in front of the camera and talking, or picking up your guitar and strumming a couple chords, or the piano, or what have you. Just creating art for the sake of creating art. This really does mirror creation to a degree. Really, the Bible doesn't mention anything about God created beings for this purpose. Really, he just kind of created. And if we are made in his image, we're made to be like him. That includes a lot of things. In between them, I would argue, creating, doing things. So why am I making this video? I think the root of everything has been giving up, has been praying to God and say, enough. I'm just going to live my life with whatever I'm dealt. I'm gonna do a good enough job so I can provide for my family, but I'm gonna give up on this silly little dream of being able to inspire others and create things. I'm guessing you probably feel very similar, and I know a lot of people that feel this very way, people that are miles more creative than I am and feeling the same way, feeling burnt out. If anything, I can make this video to perhaps inspire at least one person to not give up, because I did. So here we are. I want to feel creative, but I don't. I feel burnt out. But how can I feel burnt out if I haven't done anything? I stopped being creative in order to recuperate and be creative in the future, but then I didn't feel creative again. So what's going on here? From my experience, the lack of creativity was causing more burnout, because I wasn't able to get my thoughts out of my head, and that blocked more creativity. So when I would try to force myself to be creative, it just wouldn't happen, and on and on and on, and went in a loop. So how did I break this cycle? Truth be told, I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping this is the first step to do that. And how did I take that first step? I intentionally looked for the inspiration. I stopped doom scrolling, I stopped consuming, and I started to think, what will get me creative? What will get me to move? So I went out looking for it specifically. I took my interests and started looking for things on how they happen. And the more I search on how they happen, the more I realize creativity doesn't just fall out of the sky. It is backed by intentionality. You cannot be creative without having the intention to be creative. So that's what needs to happen. You need to make the first step, and you need to set yourself a goal. And you need to set yourself that goal to be bad. Don't focus on being good. Don't focus on being perfect. Take the first step and work on that perfection as you go. You can't expect to run a marathon if you don't know how to walk first. And in order to know how to walk, you need to learn how to crawl. In order to know how to crawl, you need to learn how to kind of pull yourself by your belly. So it's all a learning process. And be happy and content to be bad in the beginning, I must add. Don't just conform to that, but be okay with being bad at it. And once you continue to be bad at it for sufficient time, you'll want to naturally continue to be better at it, if that makes sense. It's something that works differently for a lot of people. You might reach a certain plateau, you might want to stay there, but most creative people that I know are constantly looking to better themselves because they don't want to be content. They want to create. They want to imitate our creator by creating things, by doing things of purpose and value to others. So that's it. I gave up and realized I didn't like how I felt giving up. So I decided to not give up after giving up for a time. And now I'm here making content again, or making videos or short films, or I don't know what I'm going to be calling these things. I just know that I want to try, and I want to be obedient to what I feel in my heart, and just follow my heart towards, hopefully, God's purpose or higher calling for my life, which may be helping someone do something and be creative. So, friends, thank you so much for taking the time to hear me ramble. I hope you get something out of this. If you like it or didn't like it, let me know down in the comments below, and see you in the next one.